Things are starting to get fruity over in League One. Of course, Sunderland start to burn up the treads to put a bit of pressure on red hot Rotherham. What's going to go on next round of matches? We'll get into it next. Right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today we look forward to match day number 26 over in the League One, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. Where you been? Smash your subscribe and get your bag into all things Rovers related, League One related, world football related. Here we go here, boys. Under one Rooski, that's right. Of course, Sunderland breathing down the necks of Rotherham, of course, as the two lead the charge over in League One. But what's going to go on in the next round of matches? Will they still be there, or will they not? We'll take a look at it in just a second. Big shout out to my VR Bloody Peas, and they are the patrons, of course. We have a brand new patron. A big shout out to Dieter Maximilian Schmidt Gonzalez. Welcome to the gang, of course, supporting the channel behind the scenes. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Doing the honours on Christmas bloody Eve. So thank you for that. And of course, big shout out to the remaining gang, which of course we'll talk about those in a minute. So let's get cracking. Of course, yes, I've been away for a while. If you want to know where I've been and why the channel came to a grinding halt, check out the videos. I'm back, and of course, Blackburn Overseas needs you, and we'll elaborate on Blackburn Overseas needs you at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around to the very end, because I like to throw something out there. So let's take a look at the last games then, shall we? Of course, that we did predict together as a group, you and I. Of course, it was Accrington Stanley against Rotherham, and believe it or not, Rotherham got beat. Of course, Accrington Stanley picking up a 1-0 win. Bolton Wanderers against Morecambe was postponed. Cheltenham lost to Plymouth, big win for them as well. Crewe, Wigan postponed. Doncaster did lose to Sunderland, big win for them, 3-0 win. Gillingham against Ipswich also postponed. Fleetwood Town, though, did lose to Shrewsbury 3-0. Lincoln City also lost a 5-goal through to MK Dons. Pompey against Oxford will go again. Sheffield Wednesday, the same deal. Wimbledon also, and Wycombe against Cambridge. So just a handful of games went around. Again, this was Boxing Day, and again, there's been games since that and all that kind of stuff. But it's been quite a mess there. It's also been quite a mess over here for me. So, but we're back. Hopefully, we're back in full strength. Anyway, this is the table. I believe it is Rotherham at the moment. Of course, 50 points on the board. Let me just double check that, actually. I want to make sure that that is what I am looking at. So let's have a look at the standings here. Yes, it is. So we are on point here. So Rotherham lead the charge, of course, 1 point clear over Sunderland, of course, who are 4 points clear over Wigan. Wigan do have 3 games in hand, so they could go top of the pops themselves. Keep an eye on maybe the likes of MK Dons and Portsmouth as well, also games in hand. Down the foot, though, it's Doncaster, Crewe, Gillingham and Lincoln now going down. It's a squeaky bum time for them, guys. Let's take a look. Of course, the leaderboard. Here we go. Now we are into the second half of the season, so we start a brand new leaderboard, and this is it right here right now. So Deep the Great is the current leader, and a bit of a shout out to the VIPs there, Jimmy Watt and Shepherd, and of course Joachim Jackson, who are patrons, of course, supporting the channel behind the scenes. Again, if you are or if you were a patron, of course, I am looking for new patrons. And again, if you want to get access to full data here, the full leaderboard, as and when I update it, which will be as and when I do it, you can become a patron. They will get access to that data as well. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait to the end of the month when we will reveal. So the next time you'll see this one will be around about the whatever. So this is the current state of play for the leaderboard for the second half of the season. If you want to know the current leaderboard, just go back a video, or if you become a patron and you'll get access to that data as well. We've also broken over the back of a month. We are now in the 4th of Jan, so we want to know who won the predictor of the month for December. So this is the quick scope here. There could be multiple winners, of course. You could win multiple times, and of course the winner is the persons who accumulate the most points in December, when of course we counted those points. Nothing after the Boxing Day games. So this is the predictor of the month for League One over in the Prediction League. Here it is. Take a minute about. It is. That's actually 2 years deep at the great and first 77. Well done to you guys. Of course, winning the month of December. You get your name in lights, and in Deepak's sense, there's his name in lights again. Of course, winning back in August, and he's back again to win it in December. Same as Shane O'Donnell picking up a couple of scoops as well. So well done to you guys. You're in the hat. You got a chance yourself to win a prize, regardless of what happens in the Prediction League. So, again, get involved. Patreon.com/Roverseas. Also, check out the link here for the Prediction League. And it's free to enter. Good bit of fun. And, of course, get your name in lights. And, again, good chance now to get your name in lights consistently with, of course, the brand new start of the season. So, here we go then. Of course, the games are a bit of a scatterbrain at the moment. So we've got some coming out this weekend. So, of course, the FA Cup is taking priority in precedence for the most part, but there are games going on this weekend and, of course, into next week. So these games are stretching from the 8th all the way through to the 12th of Jan. So let's get into it. Take a look at, of course, Doncaster Rovers up against Fleetwood Town, scheduled for the 8th. These two sides have played each other. According to my eyes, are about 12 times 2014, 3 for Doncaster, 6 for Fleetwood, and 3 draws. Just one win in 6 though for Doncaster, 17% form up against the Fleetwood side. Just one defeat past 4 for them, 42% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round over at the Keep Moat was a 1-0 win for Fleetwood. That was back in April 2021. Fleetwood, of course, won 3 in the bouts against Doncaster. Meanwhile, Doncaster did lose to Morecambe, 7-goal thriller back on, of course, January the 2nd. Fleetwood picking up a loss against Shrewsbury. Of course, look at the odds on this one then, shall we? To 17-10 as your host, 64 as your away, when Fleetwood 12-5 as your draw. I'm going to go with a Fleetwood loss here. Doncaster hopefully getting back to winning ways and maybe keep their season alive. Gillingham, they're going to be taking on Ipswich Town of the Priestfields. Is that what it is? Of course, played to the quarter mile 16 times 2002. 4 wins for Gillingham, 10 for Ipswich, and 2 draws. Gillingham without winning 6 at the moment, 8% form for them. Ipswich, though, just 1 win and 5 for them, and 1 win and 6 also for them. 42% form for them at the moment, drawing a few games as well. Last time I played to the over in Gillingham was in the league, was a 3-1 win for Gillingham. That was back in March 2021. Meanwhile, Gillingham did draw with Milton Keynes back on New Year's Day. Ipswich picked up a 1-win over Wycombe on the 29th of December. Of course, look at the odds on this one. Gillingham 14-5 for the Rich, 11-10 on Ipswich, 13-5 issue. Draw. Going to go with a 2-1 win for Ipswich on this one to get back to winning ways. Wycombe up against Sunderland, of course, down at Adams Park. Played the 5 times 2018, 1 for Wycombe, 2 for Sunderland, and 2 draws. Just 1 defeat past 6 though for Wycombe, 6% form up against the Sunderland side. Just 1 defeat past 6, also 75% form as well. Last time around over at Adams Park was a 1-0 win for Wycombe. That's back in October 2019. The way side hasn't won this game the last 5 occasions anyway. So it'll be a tall order if Sunderland to do just that. Of course, Sunderland picked up a 5-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday the other day. That's back on the 30th. In fact, they've gone back-to-back clean sheets as well, scoring 8 goals without return. Meanwhile, Wycombe picked up a 1-0 win over Charlton on New Year's Day. Look at the odds on this one. 90-10 your host, 23-10 as your draw, 7-5 as your away win. That's Sunderland. Going to be tight here. Going to go a 2-2 draw on this one. Lincoln City up against Oxford. Of course, at wherever they play their games. I can't remember. Anyway, they play each other 15 times 2002. 6 wins for Lincoln, 8 wins for Oxford, and 1 draw. Lincoln coming to this without a win in at least 6, 8% form for them right now. Up against Oxford side, just 1 defeat past 6, 6% form for them right now. Of course, that's around in Lincoln was a 2-0 win for Lincoln. That was back in September 2020. The away side hasn't won this game since Oxford beat Lincoln 6-0 way back in September 2019. Lincoln picking up a 3-2 loss against MK Dons. Oxford picking up a draw against Cheltenham last time around. Look at the odds here. 21-10 is your Lincoln, 25 is your draw, 6-5 is your way when that's Oxford. Going to give it to Oxford because Lincoln are in trouble. They are free falling down the table. Accrington taking on MK Dons as well this coming weekend. Especially 8 times 2006, 2 wins Accrington, 6 wins at Milton Keynes, 0 draws. Just 1 defeat past 6 though for Accrington, 58% form up against the Milton Keynes side. Also, just 1 win and 4 for them, 67% form for them right now as well. Last time out over in Accrington was a 2-1 win for Accrington. Their away side hasn't won this game since MK Dons beat Accrington Stanley back in 2008 in League 2. Accrington picking up a 0-0 draw against Shrewsbury. 3 clean sheets on the bounce for Accrington at the moment. MK Dons pick up a 0-0 draw against Gillingham. Look at the odds on this one. 85 is your host, 85 is your away win, and 25 is your draw. Quite tight this one. Going to go with the 1 win, but the hosts on this one. Cheltenham taking on Burton Albion as well this weekend. These two sides have played each other 13 times 2010. 5 wins for Cheltenham, 6 wins for Burton, and 2 draws. Of course, Cheltenham without one in the last 7. Meanwhile, Burton have lost the last 3 away matches in a row. They're coming to this winning 3 and losing 3, 50% form for them right now. Last round over in Cheltenham was a 3-1 win for Burton way back in February 2015 in League 2. Meanwhile, Oxford did draw with Cheltenham last time. Burton picking up a 4-1 over Crewe. Look at the odds on this one. 30-10 is your host, 2-1 is your away win. That's Burton, 25 is your draw. Quite tight to call here. 1-1 draw in the end. So those are the games that are going to be taking place this weekend. Let's take a look forward at the games that are going to be taking place midweek. Following on from this game, something like Tuesday, Wednesday, starting with, of course, MK Dons up against their, of course, bit of rivals. That's the other way around, I guess. Wimbledon, of course, locking horns at the stadium. MK. Now, these two sides will lock horns on the 11th of Jan, played 11 times 2012. 7 wins at MK, 2 wins for Wimbledon, and 2 draws. Of course, Wimbledon coming into this just 1 defeat past 6, 6-7% form up against the Milton Keynes side, also 1 defeat at the past 6 games. Last time played over at the stadium, MK was a 1-1 draw. That was back in 31st of October 2020. Last time Wimbledon picked up a win though against MK Dons. Has been a while. I'm trying to find it. We're going to have to go back. 2-0 win it was for Wimbledon in Wimbledon back in 2017 in League 1. Meanwhile, of course, MK Dons picked up a 0-0 draw against Gillingham. Of course, Wimbledon did lose to Oxford 3-0 last round. I've got no odds on this one. Do I have Wimbledon taking on Bournemouth in the FA Cup? Of course, MK Dons what are they doing? They've also got Charlton. They've got Accrington, Stanley. I don't know what's going on. They've played Charlton. Are they playing them today? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a little bit all over the place. Football League Trophy. That's what that is. Of course, so no odds on this one. Going to go with a win though for MK Dons. Of course, they're playing good football right now, and of course, they like to consider this a must-win game. Sunderland. They're going to be taking on Lincoln City, of course, who are struggling big time at the moment. Of course, I did predict that they might get sucked into a relegation battle in my latest prediction video, so make sure you check that out if you're a League One fan. Of course, let's get into this one then. Of course, over at the Stadium of Light page, of course, 8 times 2019, 5 wins for Sunderland, 2 wins for Lincoln, and 1 draw. Of course, 1 defeat about 6 games for Sunderland, 75% form up against the Lincoln side, who haven't won in at least 6. 5 defeats in the past 6 games, 8% form for them right now. Of course, last round to Stadium of Light was a 2-1 win for Sunderland in the League One playoffs. Of course, that was back in May 2021. Oh my, how a year has been a big change here. Sunderland 5-0 winners over Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, Lincoln did lose to MK Dons. I do not have any odds on this one, so you're going to have to go with your gut. My gut says a home win here. Sunderland, of course, taking it to the house. Bolton Wanderers taking on Wycombe Wanderers in the Battle of the Wanderers. Of course, at the Reebok, wherever they call it. I don't even know what they call it. The University of Bolton Stadium. I don't know. But anyway, it is Bolton against Wycombe. These two sides have played each other, of course, 3 times. 2019, 3 wins out of 3 for Wycombe. Nothing for Bolton and no draws. Of course, 3 defeats on the bouts for Bolton at the moment. 42% form against the Wycombe side. Just 1 loss of the past 6, 67% form as well. Bolton did lose to Wycombe 2-0 last round back in February 2020. Bolton also losing to Rotherham and Accrington and Fleetwood in quick succession. Meanwhile, Wycombe picking up a 1-win over Charlton last round. No odds on this one, I don't think. No, go with your gut. Gut says 2-1 win for Bolton. Bounce back ability for them. And then finally, we have Crewe up against Charlton in the Battle of the Seas. That's right. Of course, Crewe in a bit of trouble. Charlton had a bit of a stonky patch right here, right now, since Johnny Jackson's has been confirmed. Anyway, Crewe coming into this played Charlton 7 times since 1997. No wins for Crewe, 6 for Charlton and 1 draw. Crewe though winning 3, losing 3 of the last 6. Of course, 50% form up against the Charlton side. Back-to-back defeats for them. Of course, last round at Crewe was a 2-0 win for Charlton. It was a 2-0 win back in September 2020. Crewe losing to Burton last round. Charlton losing to Wycombe last round. It's back-to-back goalless affairs for Charlton on this one. No odds on this one. Gut says a win for Charlton here. 2-0 win to take to the house. That is it, my friends. That is it for the predictions. Make sure you get involved here. cut.me/League One. And if you want to get involved with the channel in another way, I am looking for a League One expert for the best of this, well, for the best part of this season, the rest of the season, and of course for next season. And it's a good chance for you to create content without having the full commitment of a channel, or just to kind of dip your toe in a little bit. If you think you are a League One expert and you're thinking, yeah, I wouldn't mind making some videos, get involved. Of course, I've got a proposal for you. I'm trying to get experts across the divisions here, from League One, League Two, Championship, Premier League, all that kind of stuff. Of course, the European leagues as well. Because this past week, if you haven't checked out the videos, the I'm Back video and the Blackburn Rovers Season Is You video, you'll probably have a clue of where I'm going here. Because of last week's incident, I realised that if shit hits the fan, the channel just grinds to a halt, and that's what exactly it did. It did grind to a halt, and I don't want it to grind to a halt. I want to keep on keeping on. So if I can get a League One expert that's out there, wants to dip their toe in, get involved. Let me know in the comments section. Of course, even better though, follow me on Twitter, DM me that way. Or there you can find my email on my Twitter, or even in the bio here. You can email me personally, and of course get there direct here. We can have a little chat, video chat, talk about what I'm on about. And there is a chance for you guys to make money if you want to be it. I'm not talking thousands. I'm not even talking hundreds. You know, you can become to realise the small amount of money there is in YouTube, especially at this level. So, but get involved early. You never know what can develop. Also, check out the link down below, patreon.com/Rovers if you want to get involved, get access to full data. Best place to do it. And a big shout out once again to Dieter Maximilian Schmidt Gonzalez, the latest member of the Patreon gang as well. Also, there's the Discord as well. Get amongst that. Until then, guys, we are done. I'm out of here.